Hi, in this video, we will learn to make this energy vortex ring using shader editor in Blender. Let's get started. I'll get rid of this default cube and I will use an icosphere. Make sure the subdivisions are around 3 or 4. Let's make it 4. Let's move on to the shader editor. Select the sphere and click on new. Remove principled BSDF and add mix shader node. We will use transparent BSDF and emission BSDF for this sphere. Connect the two nodes to mix shader. Let's add a Voronoi texture node. We will use this node to add the main texture of our energy vortex ring. We can add a color ramp to this node. Add the output color to the factor of mix shader. And here you can play with the levers of color ramp. So here you can see if I adjust the levers of this color ramp, we can see some transparent regions in the sphere. Let's add one more lever and give it a color. You can change the interpolation to constant to get that anime effect. And instead of white, let's make it bright green. As you can see, the green color is appearing in these pink islands. And I'll add one more color. This will be used to outline the pink islands. So we have 3 colors in our sphere: red, pink, and bright green. If you change the value of W parameter, the noise will also change, or the pattern will also change. So here I will use a driver hash frame divided by 15. And let me bring out a new panel for timeline. And let me play the animation. So you can see the pattern of our sphere is continuously changing. Let's do one more thing. Go to the settings of the texture and change the render method to blended. Now this is less grainy and quite smooth, the texture. Press Ctrl T after selecting Voronoi texture and you'll get these two nodes, texture coordinate and mapping. These nodes will help you in adjusting the movement of textures as well as scaling or rotation like this. This is how you can play around with the parameters of mapping and change the texture pattern. Let's do one more thing. Select the sphere and add another driver for Z rotation. hash frame divided by 10. So you can see that the sphere is rotating on z axis. Let me reset the scale. Also, if you increase the number, this number for driver, it will slow down the speed of the effect. Let me adjust the colors. Yeah, there you go. So right now it is moving or rotating from left to right. Let's go to the edit mode, and here I'll remove the top part and the bottom part of the sphere so that I can make it a ring. So that's how you can select the top vertices and then delete them. Now select the entire mesh, go to mesh and use symmetrize option and select this direction plus z to minus z. So it will symmetrize the mesh on z axis. Now you can increase the size of the ring on xy plane and go back to the render mode. So now you can see that it is looking like a ring or vertex. Let's change the direction. Add a negative symbol to your driver and it will move in the opposite direction. Let me change the background color. So now it's completely dark. Alright, it's looking better now. You can slow it down by increasing the number that you are using to divide the frames in your driver. Now let's try to add some glow effect on this ring. Before that, we'll have to set up a camera. Alright, so that we can render this current frame. And once you're able to render it, then only you can use the compositing nodes. Here I will use F12 button to render the current frame. There you go. Now it is appearing in the background. And let's add the glare node. Here I'll change the type to bloom and will increase the size to maximum. I think I'll have to increase the emission value as well to get that bloom effect. So here you can increase the emission value, or rather let's change the strength of the colors. And also increase the emission strength to 8 from 5. Now there you go. Here we can see the bloom effect. To see the same effect, just go to this option and click on always. So here in the shader editor also you can see that effect in action. Similarly, you can also use other colors with the same node structure in the shader editor, and you can make your own uh, energy vortex rings. You can also increase the height of this ring, and it will look like this.